Good afternoon, everyone. We're happy to have you join us for our WNCT Now digital update as we continue to track the coronavirus. My name is Kelsey O'Donnell, live here in our digital studio. And new COVID-19 cases are being confirmed across the state of North Carolina. I know you are receiving updates daily on the regular. According to local health departments, more than 5,400 people have tested positive across the state as of today, Thursday, April 16th. This afternoon, state leaders held another media briefing, addressed the state of COVID-19 right now, currently. Take a listen to what they had to say today.
Doctors and other clinicians across the state have stepped up in a big way to keep serving their patients while protecting them from being exposed from COVID-19. They're using telehealth to deliver primary care and prenatal care, to help patients manage their asthma and diabetes and high blood pressure and other chronic conditions, and provide behavioral health counseling, physical therapy, and more. Telehealth allows people to get healthcare services using a computer, tablet, smartphone, or other approved technology. We know not everyone has a strong internet connection or even a cell phone service, so doctors are finding other creative ways to see their patients remotely. Some practices, for example, have drive-up appointments where patients park in a designated spot and then are provided an iPad to connect with the doctor. Staying home doesn't mean you have to ignore the things that need medical attention. And actually, staying healthy is always important. Right now, it can also help to reduce the risk of serious illness from COVID-19. All insurance companies in the state, including Medicaid and Medicare, are covering healthcare visits through telehealth.
The State Emergency Operations Center has now been activated for 38 days for the COVID-19 response. That's now longer than we were here for either Hurricane Matthew or Hurricane Florence. But rest assured, we'll be here as long as it takes to make sure North Carolina is safe from COVID-19. Please allow me to thank all of our local partners of every discipline in every county and the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indians. We know they're working very hard throughout this pandemic to keep their residents safe, and we want them to know that their partnership and hard work is valued and appreciated.
All right, and that task force media briefing was held today, this afternoon, in the 2 o'clock hour. Now, a little bit closer to home, the city of Washington is offering its people a big show of ease today during the impact of COVID-19. The city council members are allowing a one-time 30% reduction of the electric utility rate for all customers in their current April billing cycle. Now, this is the city of Washington, not Washington County, but Washington is still accepting utility and other city payments online, by phone, or in person. They do encourage all citizens to continue monitoring updates on the COVID-19 webpage and as well with us with WNCT-9. So stay with us. We're going to take a quick break and we will have more news just after this.
9 on your side reporters are all across the East.
In Craven County, in Beaufort County, in Carteret County,
And in your neighborhood.
in Tarboro, in Kinston,
In Greenville,
at Atlantic Beach.
Covering local stories that impact you.
The groundbreaking ceremony is the beginning of construction for Morehead City's 4th City Hall.
people from all over the state of North Carolina gathered at the Sycamore Hill Missionary Baptist Church.
The North Carolina Department of Transportation is responsible for new Highway 17 in that bypass.
That hammering you hear behind me is the start of building a brand new home for a woman and her very deserving family.
Historic Turnage Theater in Washington helps the community celebrate art and culture.
Driving Pad is used by BCCC's basic law enforcement and first responder training.
Crews have been out here since February 8th working on this project. It will stretch from here at Atlantic Beach all the way to Emerald Isle.
See their original reporting weekdays on 9 on your side news or anytime on WNCT.com.
All right, and if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Kelsey O'Donnell, live here in our digital studio. We are continuing to bring you updates here at WNCT as we continue to track the coronavirus. Moments ago, you heard from North Carolina state officials. Now, Pitt County leaders back here are also gave a COVID-19 update earlier this morning. They talked about the rising numbers of COVID-19 cases, but they're looking at this season's flu's impact more.
I'd like to brief you on our case numbers this morning. Across the state, we have 5,465 cases. In Pitt County, we're up to 78 cases. North Carolina, we've had 131 deaths. In Pitt County, we still continue to have only the one death that we've reported as laboratory confirmed.
All right, and we will have more details from today's Pitt County Conference updating coming up tonight in your news at 5 and 6. Now, keeping with the coronavirus theme, safety measures are expanding for an Eastern hospital. Face masks are now required for everyone entering Carolina East Medical Center. Administrators started requiring masks for the hospital employees last week, and visitors and vendors are now required to do the same. The mask rule also applies to patients when out of their rooms and people receiving outpatient care. Hospital leaders are asking people to bring their own mask. However, if you do not have one, the medical center has some available for use. Now, in some other news unrelated to the coronavirus, there was a gas leak reported at Target on Evans Street in Greenville shortly after 11 o'clock this morning. According to Greenville Fire and Rescue, a call came in this morning when a bystander smelled gas. Officials said they believed it is due to some construction work going on behind the store. Neighboring businesses were evacuated today as a safety precaution, and we will continue to update you as we learn more on this situation. Now, we will have some more news coming up tonight in our broadcast at 5 and 6. Thank you so much for joining us here at WNCT. I'm not sure how much you all know, if you're still tuning in, about our WNCT news update. We are providing you guys the latest information in between newscasts. And basically, if you see our heads tilt down, we are clicking through everything. We're producing, directing, and anchoring, so to speak, the news that is brought right to either your screen, your television, everything right now that we do update you. So we added some new additions, some digital reporters to our staff. So look out for some new faces along the lines and continue to tune in. So thank you all so much for tuning in again today on Thursday, April 16th. My name is Kelsey O'Donnell. Have a safe rest of your day.